guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here to show you my setup of my latest life planner. So I'm going to show you where everything's going to go in the planner, how I'm going to have it laid out, what kind of accessories and stuff I'm going to use. If that sounds good to you, keep on watching. So I'll have all the information about the exact planner and what it's designed and everything's called underneath the video. This is an hourly colourful version of the life planner. This is one of the metallic bands that you can get. And if you're new to Erin Condren, I'll put a link underneath the video and you can get $10 off your first order when you sign up using the link. So of course we've dived right into the start of the planner, and this is just one of these whiteboards that you can write on with the wet eraser marker pens, which I'd recommend. They're amazing. You write on them, they stay dry no matter how much you rub them, but as soon as you get them wet, they come off with just water. So they're awesome, love those. So we've got the vellum cover. If you want to see me unbox this planner and have a flick through differently and see some of the other stuff I bought, I'll link that underneath if you want to kind of check out my planner haul video. So we're starting off with, this is my life, this is my name, and I'm going to also put my telephone number there as well, in case it were to get lost so someone can get it back to me. Success means having the courage to become the person you believe you were meant to be. Then we're getting in straight away to the start of the planner. Now, my thoughts here are that I'm going to use this for my children's kind of schedule at school and stuff. So this is from last year's life planner. They used to include this kind of zippy pouch, and you could coil it into your planner with a coil clip. Now, as I think this is something I'll still use, I will be keeping that here. And what I've got inside, I have got these stickers, which are Erin Condren ones. They are the colourful circles sticker pack, the 3 sheets, all different colours, and I'm going to be using these colours at the moment. And then I've just got one of the compliments cards, and I've got on the back a really simple guide so I know what everything means. So you've got your school start, your school finish. One of my children, when they have a teacher training day, and the other, they go to different schools, different ages, so then I know whose is whose regarding the teacher training days. This is going to be kept in the clear pouch thingy, so that when it's in there I can see through it and see the guide there. If this doesn't work out for me, I will just of course coil it in separately. But to start with, I think the stickers and the card itself are going to live there. And like I said, I'm going to stick them over the dates so that I know when everyone's got like holidays coming up and stuff like that. Okay, so for this section, which of course has got 12 boxes, so for 12 months, there's lots of different ideas on obviously how you can use these pages. For me personally, I'm going to put them onto the years, and I'm going to write down holidays and things that we've got planned, so I can see my whole year at a glance, work out if we've got any kind of free time I need to be filling up, or if there's anything I need to be doing to prepare for those holidays. So what I'm going to do for this page, and I'm going to do this now, is I'm going to use one of the monthly collection books. This is edition number 2, and I'm going to use the monthly stickers, the January, etc. Going to stick them on here so that it's all set up for me to add my holidays and things. Now this particular planner starts in September, so I'm going to start in September and go through September to February on this page, and then March to August on this page, and I'm going to add a couple of kind of decorative stickers as well. So let's do that. So obviously the colours might not match, in fact I'm sure they won't match, but it's just one of those things. Oh, that's wonky, oh well. Okay, so there's how that looks. Now, of course, not everything is super straight, unfortunately. I was doing it at a bit of a weird angle. But anyway, it's all there, all laid out, ready for me to kind of put my holidays and stuff on there. So what I'm going to do, like I've got these sheets here which are from Pretty Sheepy, and these are all kind of Disney themed. So in April we're going to be taking another trip to Walt Disney World in Florida. So I will just kind of pop a little sticker in there, and then I'll add on our travel dates and stuff like that. And again, just a little prompt in case there's anything I need to be doing before we go and stuff. And I'll get some other stickers for some of the other months when we're just doing like other kind of local trips and stuff. So then I'm going to kind of carry on. This here is going to be the grocery list. This is the little grocery list clip-in little card that you've got, so you've got space on the back in case you want a meal plan or anything. And then on here we've got all the different sections of groceries and stuff that you might want to order and stuff. So here is the month itself. So what I've done is I've put this little stick-in corner pocket there, and this is from this little pack. So they're the sticky corner pockets, you get 20 of them, and I've just stuck it there so that if I've got any paperwork relating to that particular month, or like an appointment or something, cards, letters, anything that I need to keep for that month, I can just kind of slot in there and then it's there where I need it. So this page and how I'm going to kind of use this is what I've decided to do, at least to start with, see how it works. So birthdays, of course, birthdays are going to go there, monthly goals are going to go there. And then here, this is going to be a little bit of a kind of no spend challenge. So what I'm going to do is tick off the days of the month that I've managed to kind of stick to this no spend challenge, and kind of see where I'm up to there. This here I'm going to use for annual leave. Am I taking annual leave this month? How many hours will that equate to, so I can kind of keep a track of that on a monthly basis. This here will just be like a total amount that I've saved doing the kind of no spend. So here I'm going to put, obviously this is my monthly spread, so I'm going to kind of put a quick glance of a little bit of what's going on, if there's anything out of the ordinary. I've also got these stickers which I got a long while ago from Duke Pluke Designs, and they're all UK holidays and days and things. And because obviously this is an American planner, the holidays are American holidays. We have some holidays that are different or might be on a different date. So things like Mother's Day tends to be on a different date, stuff like that. So they've got their own specific stickers that I can either stick over the other dates or just stick them wherever it's relevant. So I've just popped that in there to remind me to do that. Then I'm into my kind of weekly spread. Like I said, it's the colourful hourly. So I'm just going to use one of these little bookmarks just to kind of keep my place so I know which week I'm into. This page here, in fact, is going to be used for budgeting. I'm going into kind of like a zero-based budgeting system. So this will be just so that I can keep track of how much I've allocated to each expense for the month. I can look at it and just try and see where I am, how I'm kind of keeping track along with that. Of course, in the next month, everything will kind of stay the same. I'll have another pocket there. If I've anything I need to slot in for that month, it will be there. And the setup for the rest of it will be probably the same if I find it's working well for me the way I've been doing it with this page. Then I've just slotted in this, which is the next adventure, but it's the holiday planning tracker. Another one of the many kind of additions you can get and keep in here. So we are taking we're having a week away at a place in the UK, and I've just put this here to remind me, because it's occurring in October, to remind me that I need to get on top of like planning the packing and stuff. So that's there just in case I want to add any additional information and maybe get started. There's space as well for adding any additional items that we might need to take that might not already be mentioned here. Something again where you can use the wet erase markers so that you can write on there. It'll stay there for when you need it, but when you're done and ready to plan your next adventure, you can just wipe it clean with water and start again. And on the back here you've got a little bit of a schedule, so you can kind of write down what your plans are, which I think is really great. I mean, it says you can use it to plan your outfits and all kinds of stuff and budgeting and whatnot. So you put your dates, you put what your plans are for the daytime and what your plans are for the evening. So that's pretty cool. So again, every month will be pretty much the same. For example, here in November, I've got a checkup for my eyes because I had laser eye surgery. So that's just to remind me I've got a checkup. It's got all my information and stuff in there. So that's just there where I need it for when I start planning November. And all the months, of course, like I said, I'll try and follow the same sort of pattern depending on how that's working out for me. The planner goes all the way to September of 2020. I'm not sure when I'll change to the next one. I'll probably will just do September to September, or start whenever I feel like using next year's planner when that all comes out and stuff. We'll see how it all works. But potentially I can go all the way up to the end of September 2020 in this planner. So we're on to the first note page, which is helpfully set out with the little notes tab there, and it's a lined page. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to kind of have holiday related information. So what do I mean by that? Because I've obviously got that whole other section where I'm planning out what's happening every month. I've just put this little sticker, and this is by Duke Pluke. It's just some little suitcases, and I thought it was super cute. But the information that I'm going to keep on this page, I'm going to have me and my family's passport information, just so that I've got an information record of that, and most importantly, when does it expire, so that we can make sure our passports are always valid, and also things like ESTA expiry, because we travel to the States quite a lot, we have to have an ESTA for that. So it's just so I can keep track, make sure everyone's up to date and has all the documentation they need for upcoming trips. If you can't tell, holidays are a pretty important part of our life. So this here is going to be a space for me just to jot some notes about any holiday plans before they go into the actual week or month, because sometimes they might change. And it'll also be a place for me to write down balances that might be due on the holiday, when each thing needs to get paid, and how much that will be, so that I can kind of keep a record of that. So that's what these two lined sheets are going to be for me. And then when I went back and talked about the kind of monthly thing and how I'm going to write down any annual leave that I've got booked, and how many hours that equates to, this is going to be like a kind of master copy of it. So where I work, we get an hourly balance of annual leave. We also have things like rest days in lieu, where if you've covered a day, you get the hours back. So this is just somewhere I can keep a track of that. I can see it at work, but it means that when I'm not at work, if I'm at home trying to plan, work out how many hours I've got left, I can keep a record of that. And it also will allow me to see if I'm using too many hours on a particular break, I can try and pull it back, maybe go back to work earlier to accrue a day back, things like that. I can also keep track of bank holidays, because I get my bank holiday hours back and things as well. So I just need to use that for this. So this is the dot grid pages. That's my plan for that. Then I've just got two more of the dot grid pages. I'm still not totally certain what I'm going to use them for, but anything that I want to keep track of that I've not left myself space for, I can go and do that here. I'm going to keep the colouring sheets. I do like doing little bits of colouring. I find it relaxes me and stuff, so I'm going to keep them as colouring sheets and use them for that. Then we are on to this page, this rather random page that's appeared in this year's planner. So it's all these kind of hexagons, and it's like, what's this for? What am I going to use this for? So there's 12 of them, and I'm going to use this for something I'm going to call spend less, save more. So this is going to be where I'm going to put those monthly totals for what I have saved while doing the kind of budget challenge and the no spend days. So every month that I've saved, because what I do is I give myself a certain amount of money to spend on things alongside obviously bills and stuff. I sort of set myself a little budget. So every month that I've spent less than the budget, the amounts will all be here, and then I'll be able to see, actually I didn't do so well in September, but October was better, and just kind of think ahead of maybe how I could do things better. So like in October, we're going away for that week, we'll probably spend more than we would in one of the months where we stay at home, but it allowed me just to keep a track, and then I'll know perhaps I've overspent in January or whatever. So yeah, it'll just allow me to kind of keep a check of all that. Then we've got the Let's Keep in Touch contacts page. So obviously most contacts you keep in your mobile phone nowadays, so I don't necessarily feel like I need a separate record of friends and things, but it'd be useful for perhaps business people that you might have come out, like a plumber or whatever, garage and all that sort of stuff. So I'll keep a check of all that there. Then we're on to the kind of overview of 2021. So of course this is just going to be, if I plan any holidays next year for 2021, I will keep a check here of when all those holidays are, and all the plans and stuff that's going on here will then get transferred obviously into my new planner the following year when I get that. So it's just a kind of plan ahead section. That's the end of the planner part, and we're into the stickers, which of course I'll use in various ways throughout the planner. I also will use some of the Erin Condren sticker books and other stickers and sticker sheets I've got, and I plan to film some plan with me, so definitely subscribe if you're interested in watching stuff like that. So this pocket that's included already in the planner has just got this, which was from a previous yearly Erin Condren planner, they used to include this super cute little sticker book, and I had a spare, so I just thought I'll pop this in here, just some stickers for that. This I cut out of last year's life planner because they're different stickers than the ones I've included this year, so I've just popped them in here so I can use them when planning. And then I've got this that I ordered off the Erin Condren website as well, that I can also use just as a bit of sticker planning. So that's what that pocket's going to be for, just to keep track of any kind of stickers I might need when sort of planning on the go. And then here I've just put this sheet here because I think it's lovely and autumnal. It came in, I think, one of the seasonal surprise boxes, possibly last year. So I just want to put it in there because I'm going to use it in a future layout. So I just wanted to put it there to kind of remind myself to use it. So I think that's going to be my stickers that are about to go in the planner. That's where they're all kind of going to be kept. And that's kind of how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to see how it works out for me. And at the end of the year, I can always show you, do a video, show you how it all worked out for me. I expect things might change depending on how I find it working out for me. I mean, it's just the way it goes with planning. You have weeks where you're super organised and you keep on top of everything, and then you have times when maybe you don't. So it's flexible, it's there to suit you, and it's something, obviously, it's there for you to help you and for you to enjoy. So if you're new to planning, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your kind of planning journey. If you're not new to planning, then it's kind of interesting to watch these videos, see what other people do. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this unboxing. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my unboxings and videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.